Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins and ghouls, and zombie slayers of all ages. I am Natannis. How's everybody doing? So, I've decided we are going to do Zombie Thursdays. So, we are going to be in 7 Days to Die today, and I've got to start a whole new world because we're on a whole new build. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. And we're gonna change a few things. So I've got most of the settings here as default settings, even though this says that we've changed something. It's all default. All these settings are actually default because you can see that these are all white. What are we gonna change? Well, the first thing I'm gonna change is I never liked the system of getting one skill point per level, especially later on when it kind of just goes away and then changes. So it should always be that. However, I feel like changing that. And I went to see like how this maxes out at. It maxes out at 7. So 7 is the most that we can go. We can go. We can do. And I feel like that's probably a little bit overkill. We're gonna do 3. 3 skill points per level. That may seem like a whole lot to a lot of people, but we're playing this solo. So I'm just doing that, and the other reason is to have fun. We're gonna have a lot of skills coming in, a lot of points coming in. I also want to turn off the death penalty because that just gets annoying. Uh, Actually, you know what? Change my mind. We're just going to lose some XP. We'll have to deal with that as we go along. That means that we're going to have, like, if we die, we're going to have an XP deficit. So we got to earn experience until we get back to where we were or back to clear away the deficit. And then we start gaining experience again, which is completely and utterly annoying. I actually want to turn it off, but yeah, we might as well keep that simple. Another thing I want to do, I don't really like the intro challenges. I don't really care for those, and I get tired of seeing them. We're going to turn that off. Now, that does mean... Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. That does mean we're not gonna get the points from finishing the intro quest. So yeah, I wanted to make sure and read this again because I see this says intro challenges. This says intro quest. I don't mind the in-game challenges. They are kind of lame though. The quests, the intro quests, I don't really care about these. However, base skill points, number of skill points awarded after completing intro challenges, which means we're gonna get these like automatically when the game loads in. Uh, I I want to max this out. So basically, we should, if I'm understanding this correct, when we load in, we will have 10 points right off the bat to put. And I feel like everything else, we're just gonna leave all this stuff alone. Day enemy density default, night animal density enemy. Yeah, I don't see a reason to change any of this. World. Yeah, I don't see a reason to change any of that either. Now, what this does mean is that we're going to be able to like pick a few class options right at the start, and then we're going to be gaining more skills than we typically would in a normal playthrough. So I'm feeling like this is going to offset the fact that we're playing solo quite a bit. Uh, and I feel like that's what we're going to, go with there. So we're going to save that. Preset, have fun. Funny, have fun. And the description is going to be more skill points to play with, so we're going to do that. I don't want to max out those because I do feel like there needs to be some kind of limit on there. However, starting off, we're just going to go ahead and max those out and everything because I really wish one of the things that this game had was a setting where you could actually save your character and save your build. and use that anytime you go in, or you can make a whole new character. Kind of like how Terraria does that. Like, you can keep your character with all the armor and everything it has on it and start a whole new world and then just go through and just absolutely obliterate everything. I've actually done that before on the PC version. Again, with the Switch 2, the Switch version. I hadn't played it too much, so I decided I was going to do that yesterday. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to be getting 3 skill points every time we level. We're starting off with 10, hopefully. Intro challenges should be turned off, so I'm not really worried about that. Hopefully this all works right and we get 10 points right off the bat. So let's go ahead and start this up and see how we do. Last time I was trying to do a build where I was doing like the technology side and I wanted to build traps and everything, but we never really got that far with it. And then I just didn't play it again. And now here I am coming back to it, and we're in a whole new patch. I don't know what they've changed this time. I don't know any of the nuances of it. So we're just gonna have to experience this for the first time again. Now, there are things about this game that I do love and enjoy. I love the whole environment of a zombie apocalypse. It is really good. It kind of gives me a feeling of like a more complex Minecraft, even though we don't have like automation like redstone and everything. We do have some things we can do. I don't know if they've expanded on that because I've never really gotten that far with the technology in this. This game gets really difficult later on, and honestly, it actually gets harder the better you do, if that makes any sense. Like, you do good in this game and it punishes you for it. It really does. So that's why I've decided to do like a few changes, that and to have fun with it. Let's make a character that's like really OP as possible. And to start off, like, I want to go back to what I used to do in Alpha, and I used to be a really good archer in this. They've changed several things in this though for archery. First and foremost is the movements of the zombies themselves. They used to be a lot easier to hit. Uh, some of their movements now are kind of sporadic, so when you're aiming, it's a little bit harder to hit them. And I hadn't done it too much because they introduced the spear. And the spear just works so well, especially when you're defending yourself in a horde night. So the spear has been something that I've just been loving and everything, and that's why I was trying to do the whole technology path instead. And here we go. So hopefully, starting off, we do have 10 points to spend right away. And I really wish. Yeah, okay, we got 10 points right away. And I completely lost train of thought there. I think archery is. Yeah, it's under agility. So here it is. We can't really go too far with this. And this is kind of where I want to go. Okay, bows deal 10% more damage, 10% faster aim, draw and reload with bows. Find more bows and parts in loot. This is where I really want to go with. What else have we got? Deep cut. Master the use of the bow and crossbows boosts loot odds of bow hunters magazines. Okay, so we do need that. We only have 10 points to play with, so we're gonna do that and this, and then we need agility level 3 to go any further with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go. We're trying to play a sneaky archer, which screams Skyrim, but yeah, we just need to go with this. I feel like we're gonna do. We're gonna keep those as a single point, and then because the spear is on perception, we're just gonna go ahead and grab this at least one level in spear because we are gonna need a melee, and then we got 3 points left to go ahead and do something else with. I don't really feel like doing this. Getting the vehicles is really good, but we can do that later. Let's do animal tracking, just because. We got 2 points left. I feel like hiker would be really good, and siphoning strikes. With every hit, you take a piece of them. Your fist taste of combat fuels you. Melee kills grant 2 HP. Wow. I really do feel like they've changed some of this. Run and gun, I don't feel like. Whirl. Blades faster and become a whirlwind of destruction. Learn to swing your blades faster and become a whirlwind of destruction. No. So we need 2 points of perception. We got 1 point left. Okay. You find weak spots in a target's armor with spears, archery, and other specialized ammo. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to do a point there. Oh, the other thing I was going to turn off was a stupid encumbrance, but that's fine. We'll keep that. Those can stay there. Oh, we need rocks. What? I'm hitting the wrong button. Too many different games. I've learned to use different controls. Okay, disconnected, reconnected, we're good. Can I make anything yet? I can make an arrow. What do I need for... Where's that stuff at? Aha. We're definitely going to need more wood and more stone. But getting this up first is something we really need to do. Journey to a settlement. Okay, we gotta find all the things now. That is so weird now because I'm so used to pressing F to pick up stuff. Yeah, just going about doing stuff. We gotta collect all sorts of materials and everything. Okay, we can make a... Let's go ahead and make the spear, and then we'll make a bow. There we go. We got those. I don't think we need any other tools at the moment. We do need to get a shovel, but that is really not that necessary. What we really need to do is look around for feathers. Look around for nests for feathers. You can find feathers in other things like uh, trash, but realistically, the best place to look is nests, bird nests, specifically chicken nests. All right, so how many can we make? We got 4 feathers. We took animal tracking too, so we should be able to find some chickens fairly quickly. We could make a sledgehammer, we could make a wooden club. I'm not too keen on any of those. The sledgehammer does better block damage, but I'm not too overly concerned with that right this minute. I think the first thing we need to do is find a potential base. It looks like we got a little bit of a housing area up ahead. Hi there. I need to practice. I miss being able to actually loot corpses. You used to be able to do that, then they got rid of it at some point. I think it was around the same time that they made the change to full-on RPG, adding all the stupid level systems and everything. Can you tell that I'm not a big fan of that? That is a change that I just do not care about. I don't think I want to deal with you. Read a magazine challenge is complete. It's like a tent out there. Maybe we go this way towards that and find a base there. Oh, hi. We don't have that many arrows, so... Ooh, cool. Loot bag. Why has it got a star on it? Okay. Since when do things have stars and what not? That's new. It does look like the stats are slightly different. Yes, I'm well aware that I'm encumbered. Hi. You know, we don't really have that many arrows, so I'm going to try and conserve those as much as possible, but we are going to focus on trying to become a much better archer. You know what? Is this Trader Wreck? I see a very big house over here. Wreck feeds. What does he feed? He feeds pigs. Hi. How are you? Oh, you're a jumpy one. Bye-bye. So we're going to go to this house. I see another one over there. He was frozen in air for a second. Like I was saying, we're going to go over here to this house here. And this is where we're going to this is where we're going to set up. First things first, though. We're probably going to have to clear it out. I see you. I also see a bird nest right here. You know what this house makes me think? Oh, this is a level 3? 4? Okay. Okay. I heard you get up. Hi there. I'm sorry, ma'am. Yep, she's gone. We're actually going to go ahead and do this. Yes, yes, I'm well aware I'm encumbered. We're just gonna throw... Nope, that we need. We got okra. No, the rest of that we can keep there. Wait, what did I do? What? An old sandwich. Yucca fruit, we're just gonna throw that in there. Why not? Unlike Empyrean, we don't have to worry about things like going stale on us. I don't know what that was I just heard. Hi. Excuse you? Let's just get rid of some of this trash here, because this will be our base of operations. So we gotta continue on and clear this out, just like any other place. Oh, we gotta... Is that a repair kit? Hello? Housekeeping? Any zombies? What did that give me? Scrapping for fun, okay. Hello? Anybody else? Somebody in the closet? Hi. Nurse Joy? Is that you? Oh, bags on the bed? What? Tattered socks. I'll never understand, like, why we come into the world with, like, literally no clothes on. When you build your character, you have to pick out an outfit. So, why aren't we wearing that outfit to begin with? That just seems kind of pointless that you have to, like, make an outfit with your character. And then you're not even wearing anything. Whoops. So, that's blocking this doorway here. We got things going on there. And she's already dead. Good riddance. Nothing in the closet. Nothing lurking around here. Okay. Yep. I know. I'm kind of surprised here that there isn't a whole lot here. Oh, that's that closet. Hello? You broke through the wrong spot. Can I make... I can make a land claim block. I don't think that'd do us any good. Storage crate. Let's just do 2. And we can just move this stuff over here. we can sort it all out later and see what we need to do as far as storage, like where we're gonna keep things. I want those, and where. You know, I can't even think of like how to word that. Like, just we're just gonna figure out like where we want to put stuff. That's basically all I'm trying to say. And my brain just didn't want to do that. It's just like, I don't know. It just didn't want to say that for some weird reason. Give me all this. Okay, we're fine on food and water for now, but that is going to become an issue at some point. Usually, in the past when I played this, usually my first actual death is either like being caught off guard by zombies because you're so weak, you got no skills, you got no weaponry, so it's usually just me getting caught off guard by a zombie, or starving to death, because this game does not throw you a bone with food. It does the exact opposite. It kind of screws you on food. I'm sorry, why did that open? Or you get things like that, where a zombie goes from walking to running all of a sudden. And I've got no way of healing, so probably our first death is going to be me dying to zombies, because I'm just going to let them kill me, because I'm not putting up with that health issue. Just stay dead. Nothing. Great. This is kind of a big house. And that did absolutely nothing for us. We're right back where we started. We do have resources in here. I don't know why we have resources in here, but we do. What do we got here? Bowie knife improves spear crafting and a couple of other crafting related things. We're finding a lot of crafting related stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we already got that one. We can make the sawed-off shotgun mod now. If we got the material for it, we don't. It's still way too early game for stuff like that. Oh, there's a lot of books in here. Look at all the bookshelves. Yeah, those things are not fun, and we don't have a bedroll. I didn't think to put down a bedroll. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. You want to tell us something? What are you going to tell us? Is it actually important? Does it matter? Have they changed something? Because I don't know if they've changed anything. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, what's going on in the garage? Alright, we got to go back up there. This is going to be kind of interesting to deal with. Because there was two of those things. I don't know if they're going to be two of them again, because if I recall correctly, it doesn't reset. When you die, it doesn't reset them perfectly as you found them. Hi. Oh. Bye. fell off. It fell off the second floor. Okay, so I guess we gotta go around here. I thought this was all open, like one section. Clearly it's not. Alright. Where... I see you. Hi. Well, I was hoping to kill at least one of those. Nope. 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 That's not good. That's not good. That's two deaths right back to back. We don't... This is probably not a good place to set up base. Okay, so, do we need to go all the way over there? Is there another quick way to get up? There's a garage in the back. Oh, that's the garage I thought we were going through. Okay, so it does look like we have to go all the way around. Is that a rabbit? No, it's a chicken. That's a chicken? Did they change the textures of the chickens? I feel like they changed something there. Definitely feels like... Oh, hi. You're the guy that fell. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mike Tyson. Yeah. Oh, we are hurting. maybe we should have taken the like you get 2 health for every hit. I don't know. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the one things upstairs. The what are they called now? I think they're called spiders. Spider zombies. See, that's where you fell through, and we had to come back around. I need to make it to where I can get back up here very easily. Basically, we gotta bust down that one door. Can I get to my bag? Okay, so you're not there now. Oh, now you are. So where did the other one come from? Hold on a second. One second. And welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. This is a fresh start in 7 Days to Die, and we've altered some of the game settings. The settings that we've altered is we started off with 10 points. So we were able to put a few things in. We got like the spear at level 1. We've got animal tracking at level 1, penetrator at level 1, and then over on agility, we've got archery at level 1, deep cuts at level 1 because that goes with archery, hidden strikes from the shadows, and then 3 points or 2 more points in agility. So that's 10 points total. We're starting off with that, and we are also we've got the level. Every time you level, you gain a point. What I changed it to is every time we level, we gain 3 points. And I want to state this again because the whole reason for that is because we are playing solo, and I just want to have fun. Like, the game is like I've played it normally a bunch of times, and I'm not really a big fan of how they changed this whole RPG system. Like back when it was first changed, and I feel like I want to do something different. I want to be able to do something that. Oh my god! Can we not kill that thing? It doesn't seem like we can kill it. Spawn near my backpack. I'm glad they changed that. You have reached max penalty. Oh no. We got a long way to go before we can level up now. Just to level 1. Okay, so this seems like it's gonna be a bad idea. We need a bunch of stuff. So let's just go. We gotta go all the way through this again, and we'll get our bag and then just continue on from there because that fighting those is proving to be like not possible. We need armor. We need probably a better tool because that's a level 1 tool we're using. Yep. Okay. We're gonna leave you there. We'll come back to that at some point. Oh, that's awesome. This is even barricaded. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the stuff upstairs because there's a little too much to deal with when you don't have armor and you've got like basic weaponry. There's not a lot of room up there either, and those things, the spider zombies hit hard. I'm calling them spider zombies. I don't remember what they are called. That one, they went through this whole ordeal where they had to change like 90% of their zombies because they had taken, ow, ow, ow. They had taken assets from some other game and used them uh, purposely, but they thought they were theirs. They thought they had bought these models, and turns out the models belong to somebody else. So they went through and changed a bunch of them, including the spider zombies. They used to be a completely different model, and they had to do that for a few of them. There's only like, I think, 4 or 5. Okay. There's only like 4 or 5 zombies that are from the original launch of the game. Most of them got redone, including the special zombies. The special zombies are the ones that really suffered when they were forced to do that. Okay, we're gonna keep that on us. Can't really do anything. Actually, we're just gonna do that because that's gonna give it more stability, or not stability, but it's going to longevity. That's the word I was looking for. Longevity. All right, that's that for now. What are we looking at? It's 24. It's about to be night. I saw it. No, it's just a matter of tracking it down. Oh, we don't have. You know what? Never mind. You get to live for now. We don't have any kind of knife or anything. I think you only need one. You need 5. Okay. We can already make a level 3 bow. Okay. We'll do it. Oh, no, no. What am I missing? I'm missing... I accidentally put away my rocks. Or did I use them up? Did we use up all the rocks already? No. And we can already make the level 2 one. Uh, might as well. Yeah, we still only got level 1 on those. Okay, cool. Alright, chicken. Where are you? You don't see any tracks around here. There was a chicken over here a minute ago. No tracks. Okay. They changed the outfit stuff again? I think they changed the outfit stuff again. Because we had a t-shirt and... Oh. They did change it again. We have an armor set and a clothing set now. Interesting. I really, really want to be able to defeat those up there. Can we make a bedroll? Yes. There we go. We can make wood shutters now? Do need to make a campfire. Did they change the campfire? It definitely looks like they changed the campfire. Yeah, that's different. That's very different from the last time I played. Let's make 2 more. We got space here, we might as well. We'll need to put a lot of wood on that. That's just gonna be for later when we're like making things. Wouldn't mind like taking down all of this. And see, with this house, we're also really close to the trader, so... I mean, it's like right over there, so... Oh, you know what? I don't remember how this works. Nah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna matter. Yeah, that's a half block wall, so... What else we got? Got ladders we can make. We can make some wood spikes. No, what am I doing? Oh, we don't have that much wood. Man, they must have really upped the cost for wood spikes. I don't remember it being 20 per. Holy mackerel. And the thought occurred to me, like, maybe we should put down some spikes up there. That way they hurt themselves on those. What? Oh, we don't have enough wood now. Tear apart the cabinets, why not? These serve no purpose, so might as well. Literally, they're... Okay, you can stay there. Because I ain't dealing with that. What is this? Okay, it is clay. Clay is something we're going to need a lot of later. Right now, it's more of a convenience item than anything. It's convenient to get it, is what I mean. It's like anything. Like when you find something and you don't have the ability to really like do anything with it, it's not convenient. I don't know what I'm saying. Just being absolutely weird. Man, we got a lot of viewers. That is probably the most viewers I've had in ever. And see, I'm glad I made the switch from Twitch because Twitch, I swear, Twitch just had me what's the term I'm looking for? Shadow banned. I'm pretty sure that Twitch had me shadow banned. It's the only reasonable explanation I can come up with. Because we just... I'm sorry? What? You shouldn't have been there. Anyway, like I was saying, that's the only reasonable explanation I can come up with for why I wasn't getting views for, like, ever. I've had that channel up for, I don't know how many years. A long time. That's all I can say. I mean, I started that channel probably back around 2016, so 10 years at least, and just never got any views on it. I eventually just kind of gave up on it. And that's why we're here on YouTube now, is because I've had enough of trying to work with Twitch. Twitch is just, I mean, it's Twitch. I don't really know what to say because it attracts a certain type of people, and I don't want those people around. We definitely need more streamers out there that aren't complete garbage. Let's just say that. Now there are some good ones. Not all of them are. And in fact, we also have like a lot of other like channels and everything. Like some of the musicians and everything is good. You know what? Let's just leave it at I wasn't getting anywhere with Twitch and decided to leave it, and we've been here over at YouTube for a while. Probably about, I don't know. When did I make the full change? It was about the time I joined Blossom SMP, but Blossom SMP is kind of fallen out, and they're like looking to reestablish themselves. So they've completely changed how they're going to operate. I don't know if I'm going to be able to participate in that because what they're planning to do doesn't bother me. What they're planning to do is it's going to work kind of like the Life series did, and that they are going to be like operating. The server is going to be open for X amount of time on a given day, and you're welcome to come on and participate and record your sessions with everybody and upload a weekly episode that way. The problem is that most of them are British, which means that most likely they're going to have the server open probably about noon my time, which means that I will most likely be at work. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm not going to leave Blossom SMP. We'll see if we ever actually do that. For now, it's just not going to happen. I cannot actually join them for that stuff, depending on when they actually decide to start streaming and recording and everything again. I don't know if the server's currently down either. I hadn't actually looked at the server in a little while, so probably about the time that they decided they were bringing it down, I decided, or I haven't been on there since, so. Definitely thank you guys for being here too. That makes me feel a lot better about what I've been trying to do for a few years now. And just feeling like I'm not getting anywhere with it. So thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying. If there's anything I could potentially like I was gonna say anything I can do, but really there's not a whole lot that I could do thinking about it. I mean, we're still such a small channel that just getting this many views is kind of like blowing me away. And that's not a lot. That is not a lot at all compared to some others where they've got like 10,000 people watching them. But yeah, definitely thank you guys. Welcome on in. And, maybe one day this will be something. For now, it's still kind of a pipe dream. But for those just joining in, let me go over the setup again. So we are in 7 Days to Die. I have upped the points available. You get a point for leveling like it's RPG. I've upped it to 3 points per level, and we started off with 10 points. That way we're not like just plain boring 0. And I did that for a reason, because this game does get a lot harder the better you play, if that makes any sense. Right now we've had two or three deaths. So tell me anywhere. Deaths 3. We've already had 3 deaths. There's some spider zombies upstairs that we're not ready to try and take those on, apparently. We need some better gear to deal with those, but that will come with time. Easiest way I can say that is just it'll come with time once we get some better weapons and everything. Like, we don't have the forge, we don't have anything. We do have enough stats. in things that we can at least survive for a little while. So we're not completely helpless. And I didn't go overboard with, oh, I'm just going to stack this so we start off with like uber stats to begin with. No, no. We got them spread out enough, but we've also got just enough out there that we can do stuff. We're not perfect at anything, but we're by no means helpless. It's about to be morning, so unless they changed it again. I don't know if they changed it. It used to be 4 a.m. is when you get the all clear sound and zombies are no longer running. Again, we don't really have the gear to deal with zombie hordes and running, so we don't need to be doing that. If we had the in-game voice chat, that'd be a whole nother thing, because then they could hear you talking. Let's go. I'm ready to get out there. I don't think we'll see the first zombie horde tonight, though. I just realized there's an arch here. Why is there an arch here? That's a weird place to have an arch. I'm gonna risk it. Well, apparently there's a snake over here somewhere. Yay, we got it. Oh, that's right. I heard that they brought back the smell system. Yep, I'm aware. That the smell system was a weird mechanic that they used to have, and then they got rid of it. I don't know why, but I did hear that they brought it back, and obviously they did. It's over there on the left. This big nose, right above my jacket. It's not really my jacket. It's just telling me. It's telling me something. I don't remember what the jacket does. What it does. I mean, what it refers to. I haven't heard the all clear sound. Turned up the volume just a little bit because it seemed kind of weird that I didn't hear the all clear. I don't think they changed it either. Yeah, I see you over there. The trader, I don't think the trader opens. Yeah, I don't think the trader opens till 6 a.m. Yeah, I think it's 6 a.m. that the trader opens up, so we'll have to wait at least another hour in game. Level 2, we got 3 points. See, like I said, we're gonna get a lot of points very quickly. But again, we are playing solo, and this is just going to, it's literally going to empower us to like have fun playing it for a very short amount of time. because this is one of those games where you have to restart periodically because it becomes buggy after a certain point. We're gonna go ahead and, well, no, we got this available, so we're gonna put a point there. We're gonna do. I thought deep cuts gave us. I thought it gave us stuff for archery. Apparently not. So we're gonna go ahead and take this and this. So we got another point in archery. We'll have to put more points into agility on our next. Yeah, I see you over there. There's 2 of you. For now, that's fine. We probably should also start thinking about, like, where are we going to build our horde base? Well, I guess he's open already.
If
Hey,
you
Trader
think
Rick.
all the now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all. Hey, jerk, it's a deal.
All right.
Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
Oh, shut it, Rick. You know, for all his talk, Trader Rick is a good guy. He just doesn't like anybody messing with him. I don't think there's a whole lot you can do to mess with him, though. Alright. We're here. I actually don't like these buried treasure quests. Because it's just a giant pain in the butt having to dig. Like, once you get, like, some higher level tools, it's okay. But early on, it's a giant pain in the butt. Uh-oh. Really? I mean, I literally see it. Yeah. Really? Is that it? Just the one? Sure, seems like it. Okay. Wood. Let's just go on back. Because we need to do as many quests as possible until we get, like, the bicycle. Bicycle's the main goal right now. Let's get that. I don't know if we'll get that tonight, but yeah, trying to get the bicycle would be great. Especially because that means we don't have to actually like build the thing. Trying to build it is like a giant pain in the butt.
More. I'd shake your hand, but I bet you
Okay.
can't.
What do we got? We got rifle, pistol, machine gun, shotgun, baton. I'm just gonna go with rifle. What jobs you got for me? Let's just do a fetch.
Name's not important. What are you standing there for? Don't you have work
Oh,
to do?
shut it, Rick. We already got a rifle. I'm sorry, what was that? That's one of the fail points with this, is it is very buggy. Hi. Hi. Bye. Goodbye. I don't know what that was. It must have been like a zombie that just like glitched across the screen, just whoop. Honestly, I'm surprised they ever released this thing. Because it's still growing at this point. It's not like Minecraft where they're updating it periodically and then being like, oh, look at what we've added now. No. They're still like tweaking and working on this and adding actual stuff to it, like even changing the armor. Oh, I forgot to do the thing where, okay, whatever. Ooh, hi. Already, huh? Oh, it's probably because we got that stuff that smells. Hello? What? This is a shower. Why? And that's not attached to anything. Like, nice try, Fun Pimps, but... Okay, first off, why is this here? This isn't a shower. This isn't a tub. It's not a sink. Like this. Why is that there? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I literally don't understand what's going on there. Like, what? Why is... Okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, let's just go. Hello? Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, I can't scrap those. Okay. You know what? We're literally after one specific thing, so let's just get on with it. Hi. The last time one of those attacked that, it destroyed it in one hit. Are you having trouble, sir? I'm sorry? Well, I heard that. I don't know where it came from. You seem to be struggling there. Oh. Where did you come from? Hi there. Are you coming in? Are you gonna try to come in? I don't want any of whatever it is you're selling, okay? No solicitors. She dead? I think she's dead. I think that was a one-hit kill. Oh yeah, she's dead. Can I have my arrow back? There it is. Oh yay, give me this. Okay, there's nothing else here, I don't think. Oh, bookshelves. A lot of bookshelves. Armor, forge, and bow crafting. Okay. I'm not sure how many more levels we need before our bow crafting gets up. Sharp sticks. Let's see here. So we're still at level 3 with that, and the spear we're at level 3. Let's go ahead and make one. Now we got a level 3 spear. That will do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Brownie points if you get that reference. Most everybody should. That is still a fairly common... Fairly common? Well-known. It's a fairly well-known character, so... Let's see here. I haven't seen many bird nests. So we got to keep finding birds nests for feathers because I haven't been seeing much in form of trash. How many we got? Oh, we can make a bunch. Okay, cool. We'll do that. And we should probably use the bow a little bit more often because that's where I'm going to be focusing this time around because I want to get good with the bow again. All right, Rick.
Be a good morning. Now that you did the job, I guess you
Okay,
ain't
what do you
that
got
damn
for
bad
me?
after
We got
all.
Molotovs, ammo for 9mm. I always go with the crafting. So we got armored up, and then bow hunters. Okay, cool. And improved shotgun crafting. We can make a level 4 bow. Let's do that. I can't really do the shotgun or anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Let's what do you got for me? That's this is
I
close.
got work to do. Well, good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. I'm so glad that you believe in what I can do. At least the audience believes in what I can do, because you all are growing rapidly. Oh, we don't have enough grass. Yeah, we went pretty quickly from like 1 or 2 people to 33 of y'all. So again, thank you guys so much for that. That is absolutely amazing. Biggest audience I've ever had. And you guys keep growing, you keep adding. So love it. And at least 17 of y'all have actually watched my stuff before, so I am so glad that you all like it enough that you're back. And wow, that just jumped up to 19 all of a sudden. How's everybody doing? Like, I did notice that nobody's chatting, so what are you all up to? Like, what is everybody else like playing right now? Like, is there something that you guys are focusing on a whole lot? I've just been, you know, doing a bunch of different things. I didn't see that. I mean, obviously, we are playing 7 Days to Die right now. This whole sequence here lately started off with me playing Empyrean, and I was like doing that and talking about it and being like, oh, okay, this is how you do this is how you do that. And they've changed things here. I don't know how this works. This is brand new to me, stuff like that. And from there, I did pick up the latest Digimon game. So we're doing Digimon on Sundays. And whatever, well, not necessarily whatever's my off day. I just felt like because Monday was kind of screwed up for me, I didn't know that I was actually supposed to be off Monday. So I just wanted to do something instead of the normal streaming. So the first half of Monday, I was like, okay, we're going to do more Digimon because right now that's what I'm feeling. So we're playing that and got a couple of them that I really like there. As far as what we're doing the rest of the week, it's still kind of up in the air. So what did we do Tuesday? I think Tuesday we did play Empyrean because, yeah, I took myself to a planet. We're gathering resources there. Can't really do that while I'm playing something else, though. I was AFK there yesterday while we were playing Terraria. So we're playing Terraria on the Switch, which is a completely different feel to me. I'm used to playing it on the PC, so that's taking some getting used to. The controls are just completely different. Oh. Okay, we need to do that thing where we actually run the POI twice. And I will show you what I mean by that. And this is something that was pointed out to me, which means that you can really, really cheat the game. Because you're literally using the mechanics to like spawn you a lot of supplies. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop off all of this right here. I'm going to keep everything else. Yeah, we'll keep everything else. And then we're going to go there. Loot that. Hopefully the boxes don't disappear. I think those far enough away we don't have to worry about it. But I'm just going to demonstrate this because we don't... The doghouse there usually means there's a dog somewhere. Okay, it looks like our path of entry is supposed to be down there. Bye-bye. We're just gonna go through and loot as much as possible. Because, as I said, I'm gonna demonstrate how this trick works. That gets you just tons of stuff. It's a very simple trick, and you can only, like, repeat it as many times as you go to it. So, and what I mean by that is when you go to do a quest or a mission of any type, you can go through and loot it completely first, and then when you go and actually start the mission, everything will respawn. So you got a whole fresh new thing that you can loot. It actually gets you quite a bit of stuff. That's kind of an oversight, I feel like, by the fun pimps. I didn't realize it. Somebody else pointed that out to me. I don't know how that missed. But it definitely missed. It went right underneath her head. Okay, that was odd. Thank you. Thank you. Come again, sir. You know, ironically, what I was thinking about doing today is I was thinking about getting into Minecraft. So, I don't know if we've hit the milestone yet. I see you over there, and I saw something over there move. I don't like this. If we hit the milestone, which I know we will eventually, we may go back to Minecraft for at least a day. I am thinking like Fridays though. Friday I will probably play Pragmata. We'll start up Pragmata tomorrow. Yeah, I thought I saw something else over here. Oh, there you are also back there. I missed you. How am I missing? Is that it? Okay, so note to self when we come back through to do the mission, that does collapse. And that's a door. Here's the key. Yeah, I'm not looking for tracks right now. Is that a trap door over there? I can't really tell what that is from here. No. It's weird that there's like a set of wood right there though. laundry basket, just some junk there. And then we got, I saw these. So let's open this up, see what we got. First up is, that look like popping pills. I didn't read that. And then a shotgun Messiah. Okay, cool. Yes, I know. We're hungry and we're thirsty. We don't really have a whole lot of anything. Early game like this, you're probably going to end up dying of starvation and hunger. Urban combat. So we got a lot of different parts there. Alright. Is there anything else here? Because that right there was the main, like, loot that you come in here for. I feel like we didn't get the entire house, though. It's got a tree house in the back. What? What? That's new. Oh, no, it's not. I recognize this because there's a backpack right here. The moment I saw the backpack, I was like, oh, wait, no, this is not new. Hello? Is there any zombies here? Hello? Don't see anything to worry about. Oh, no, I take that back. Bye-bye. Is that it? Is it just the one? You know, the other real fun part about this game, and I've never done it as long as I've played it, is houses like this, they're made this way so that it gives you something to work on. It gives you a project. Like, you could rebuild this. I've never done it, though. I've always said that in this one, where I want to rebuild their houses and everything. Like, heck, at one time before I started doing my Minecraft world, I wanted to rebuild a town in 7 Days to Die. But that was around the time they were making, like, massive changes to the game. A lot of changes that are just like the whole level system. Not really a fan of how their level system works. That's why I made the changes that I did. Plus, making those changes is all about, like, just having fun. Like, it'll give us a big boost in ability to play right off the bat. Again, one of the things I wish they would do is kind of like Terraria, where you keep your character and your level and everything. I got a warning just then. That's what I'm looking around at. And the warning went away. Okay. So apparently apparently YouTube was like, hey, you don't want to jump. Okay. It was saying that we weren't getting a high enough bit rate just then, so. Okay, let's eat that. Oh, no, keep those. Keep that. I mean, we don't have to keep those, but... How do we still have something that smells? Huh. Okay, we lost connection. Connection is back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Again, for the foreseeable future, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. That interrupt is just going to happen. Until... Ow. Until I can, like, have a hardwired connection, we gotta deal with that, because that's... From what I understand and what I've looked up, because I've tried everything to fix that, that is a problem with wireless internet. It just doesn't work that well for streaming. Okay, I think we are done. We will go pick up the few things that we just got. I'm really surprised there wasn't a dog anywhere, because that usually signifies a dog. Okay, that's not a car we can loot, so let's put this stuff away. And then from there, I'll go activate this, and you'll see that everything, like, respawns. So let's angle ourselves at the door. So you can see the door right there. Boom, the door's back. And technically we could jump up there and go that way. But I don't want to. And that door was locked, so there's no reason to go that way. Okay, that's empty. Huh. So where's this first zombie at? Is it somewhere else? Let's see that. Cooking. I don't know where it went. It's not here. Why? That... Are you comfortable like that? Is there any way I can angle at it to hit it in the head? I don't think there is. Let's see here. Connection again. And the connection's back. That's starting to happen a little more frequently all of a sudden. I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, there is a guy in here. Yeah. Okay, there's no medicine in there this time, so that didn't reset. Is there a zombie in the closet? Oh, there is. I see him now. What? Who are you? Oh, I got a tattered cap. Not what I meant to do. I wanted to put that on. Yeah, I just thought about we didn't get any food in that starting kitchen there. So we still got a food issue. Bunch of shoes. Do we have any shoes? No. No shoes. We're still just wearing socks. Okay, I don't think there was anything in there. Hello. Yeah, I thought I saw one moving earlier. We definitely did. We just walked over there. Oops. I'm sorry, what? I did use that, right? Right? I don't know what just happened there. It definitely looked like I used it. And then all of a sudden, I didn't use it. I was still bleeding. Okay. There should be one more. Yeah, I see you. Bye-bye. And see, without all those points that we put in there, we wouldn't be able to do that starting off. Which is completely absurd to me. I mean, if we were playing something else, like, I don't know, Back for Blood, we would be able to one-shot a zombie with the starting weapon. Okay, so we got explosives there. We got some bow parts. I've never actually managed to make the hunting bow before. Usually by the time I've got enough parts for it, I've already got like a really good rifle. Even if it's just a pipe rifle, I've usually got a really good rifle by the time I find enough parts to make the bow. So it seems kind of, and that's without putting any points into getting the rifle. Oh look, this has got more range damage and more effective range. I wonder how this stuff works. Yeah, I don't really understand how that works, to be perfectly honest. Okay, and also you can see that all the bodies are back. So like a lot of the stuff that is around, like once you like clear it out the first time and then you go and do the mission, there's just so many resources that you get from doing that setup. And then, you know, like we got all that stuff from the beginning there. We didn't go through and like get everything. It's just enough to kind of show you. And then we got all this on top of that. So, no, keep that. Okay, so we can't get rid of that. We're gonna eat both of those because we are like starving. I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. Oh, we did manage to get a jar back. Okay, so what do we actually want to keep from this? So antibiotics, definitely. Steroids, I don't really care about. Cloth, we want to keep. Plastic. Oh, I see you. You coming this way? You're coming this way. Alright. Oh. They changed your skin texture. Can't get away from the woke stuff even in 7 Days to Die. Alright, actually that's one of those things I actually don't mind. They can do that one. There's like a hair or something on my mic. I could see it like just waving right there. So what else do we want to take? We want to take the beans. We don't really need the sand. We want the mushrooms. Leather's probably good to take. Seeds, yes. This, yes. Cornmeal, yes. Metal, always. Did we get any copper? Doesn't look like we got any copper. We can only take like one more thing. These chests are sitting here, so we can always come back to it. I'm just going to take that because that's like medical stuff for like stitching up wounds and everything. We do have one more spot on the hot bar. I'm going to go ahead and take these. I didn't even realize that we leveled again. Okay. We need to do another level there. We can't do that. Okay, we need level 5 in archery. So we're just going to go ahead and do just like that. We'll end up getting archery maxed out pretty quick, probably. Oh, is Rec going to be open? The only thing about doing that, though, is you end up eating a lot of time. So let's see if Rex...
You better. Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free?
Okay.
Damn.
So
This is all
we got
like
bandages. Thief adventure at night. When the adrenaline is rushed, you will never feel the weight of your burdens. Never encumbered at night. As much as I want the bandages, yeah, we're taking that. Give me that. Never encumbered at night. That'll be amazing. Especially considering, like, and my whole thing about the encumbrance in this is that's not how it used to be. When this game first launched, you didn't have an encumbrance. It was basically like Minecraft. You had all of these slots available to you, and you didn't have to worry about it. Encumbrance in this did not exist. The only encumbrance you had is whether or not you could carry everything that you had. That's it. Like, if you didn't have enough inventory space, you couldn't pick anything else up. So, you know, whoop-de-doo on that. I want to sell that to him later. Okay, so put that there, this here. Put those there. Is there anything... Let's take parts out of here. That doesn't need to be there. That's new. Let's go ahead and take the ammo and the shells out of here. Didn't we have bullets? Yeah, we got bullets. Let's take that out. We'll take out the mechanical parts. Let's take the metal out. Don't we have... I thought we had brass, yeah. Is it brass or is it copper? It's brass in this one. Okay. So I want to try and sell this to Rect. We're going to wait for the next day to do that, so... Okay, we got level 1 gear on. It's not going to be that big of a change. Oh, we don't have any. We'll have to get some plant fiber. I remember the old crouch for this was much lower. Like you were literally the height of the plant. Yeah, man, thinking back on how this used to be, there are some things that I love to change and some things I'm just kind of like, eh. Like, used to all the biomes were separated by rivers. There was water everywhere. Like, you never had any trouble finding water. That was awesome. As far as like actually drinking water and everything, the way glasses used to work was completely different. Now the glasses, you don't actually need them. I don't think you can even make glass in this anymore. Or you can't make the jars anymore. Used to, you had to make the jars, go to a source of water, fill them up, bring them back to, your fireplace, and then cook, or not really cook, but sterilize the water in order for you to drink it, because otherwise there was a chance you'd get sick from it. And then at some point they changed that, and you don't need glasses anymore. In fact, when you get the rain collector, it automatically generates glasses. So somehow you get glass from nothing. It's kind of like it's one of those things that is weird to me because I remember how it used to be, like actually having to get sand and put it in the kennel to make glass, and then take the glass and turning it into a jar. So it's really weird to me that they kind of did away with that in favor of like just not having it. Like you completely took away a crafting thing there. And that was I think that was one of the changes they made when they changed everything to a more RPG based system. Which again is something that I definitely didn't like. And for the longest time, I decided not to play 7 Days to Die anymore because they made that change. It wasn't until they started adding vehicles, and don't get me wrong about the vehicles, they're great and all, but I don't really care about them. I mean, the vehicles are weird. I don't mind them too much. I've only ever made it to the motorcycle though. That's another reason why we're doing like increased points. Is there's things that I have not yet played with, like the truck. I haven't gotten the truck. I don't think I've gotten the car. I don't think I've gotten. I know I haven't gotten the car because I think it's a motorcycle. Well, let's start at the bottom because they've added stuff. Because used to the very first vehicle they added was actually the Mini. Can I even look at that? So the mini bike was the first thing that they added that you could build. Uh, and the mini bike just broke the game because Horde Nights, you didn't have to worry about Horde Nights anymore. Just get on the mini bike and drive until it's morning. You're good. Zombies couldn't keep up with you, which is probably why they made the vehicles like gas guzzling as crazy. And trust me, the amount of fuel you will use in your vehicles is insane. Like it's absolutely ridiculous how much fuel you'll use up. Yeah, see, at night we no longer have encumbrance. So that, like, why do we even bother with the encumbrance? Is there a book that lets us not have encumbrance at all? I know, which one is it? Is it strength? No, it's not strength. One of these is a pack mule. Yeah, carry 3 more items without being encumbered. Carry an additional 3 more items without being encumbered. Uh, carry 4 additional items without being encumbered. Carry 4, and then the final one is also carry 4. I don't think that's your full. Yeah, that is your full. That's everything. All you really, in order to get everything back, all you gotta do is max out your pack mule. That's it. And then you've got a full inventory. So that, and this is where I start having problems with some of the things that they did with the RPG, is that completely eliminates the need for. I don't think I've got it. I don't know where that's actually at either. I know there's a modification you can do. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but there is a mod that you can apply to clothing that increases how many slots you have available to you. So if you take Pack Mule, you don't need those modification slots at all. Uh, you can put other things in there. So it's kind of like, okay, so which one do you want? Do you want to put points into your Pack Mule, or do you want to waste slots on your armor to increase your inventory? So which way do you want to go there? Personally, I would rather just have the inventory slots. Like I don't like that you guys did that. It's such a dumb thing. There's literally no reason for what they did there. I'm trying to think. Is there anywhere like eventually we need to get rid of those. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more organized. Let's see, 3. Uh 5. I do like that they changed this because the old inventory was basically it was a chest. Yeah, the old inventory container was a wooden chest. I don't think there's anything around here that we can even show that is even close to that. You know, I could put those in here. Oh, you gotta have nails for the cabinets. I wonder if those are like shape, where you can pick a different shape for them now. Okay, let's get a little more organized. So let's take all the food stuff out. Anything related to food. I mean, yuca's technically not food, but let's just put it up here. So we got corn seed, we got yucca seed, okra. I still don't understand why they. Oh, that's aloe vera, not okra. I thought we had gotten okra already. I don't know why they added okra. That's a weird one that they put in the game. This is cornmeal. That needs to be somewhere else. We could make pumpkins. We got blueberries. We don't have any of you. That technically needs to be closer to the food. Closer to the food. It needs to be closer to the fireplace. All right. What else could we move around here? These can go down here. The weapon stuff. So that's armor crafting. This is just, we'll leave this as metal for now. Let's get the ammo stuff out of here, though. Yeah, we can leave this as metal and such. Technically, if I scrap these, we could just add it to that and it would take up less space. I'm not really gonna worry about that right this second, though. Okay, parts over here. We'll do weapon mods there, and then we're not really meant for this yet, but that's fine with that. Put those there. Why not? I guess the rest of this can just remain here. Normally I take the fuel, though, and put it with all the metal. I don't know why, I just do. As far as the rest of this, I guess I could stay there because we don't have the storage necessary at the moment. I think this is, yeah, that's metal, so it's going to be tough to break that. Oh, I can actually open this door. Don't hit that because I don't think you can close it. You can close the one that you can make later. I don't really know much about that. All I know is you can close it at some point. At some point you can close those. Now we're just gonna have to, like, wait for day. It's simply because the only reason we really need to wait instead of like going out and like collecting things is because Trader Rec won't be open. I don't really know his hours. I thought it was. I thought his hours were like 6 to 2000. Oh, 600 to 2000 is what I thought his hours were, but apparently they're not. Apparently his hours are different. I mean, I guess we could just go chop wood. I don't see anything out there. Because wood's going to be a big deal. I say that and immediately there's a zombie. Didn't I already get the mailbox? Yeah, it looks like the mailbox is open. There's another house back there. Didn't see that earlier. I'm trying to think, like, what is our long-term goal here? Well, I know what our long-term goal is. Our long-term goal here is to just have fun. That's why I increased the point count. And try to see, like, how, without, like, a massive increase in points, because I think 3 is going to be more than enough. We may still end up with more points than we have skills. I see him way over there. This is one of the things I should have been doing in the other one, in the other world that I had made, is every night we should have been out getting wood instead of hiding. But then again, like I just stated, we were playing with like normal skill points. You know, I really wonder, thinking about it, if the Neebs crew like up the skill points amounts, I wonder how their show would come out. Like, would they end up restarting very quickly because they got too many skill points? I don't even know what they're doing right now. I haven't watched any of Neebs gaming in like forever. It's kind of like all the other YouTube channels I used to follow. I had just a falling out with them over comments that they made. It's just like I'm tired of certain people saying things in the entertainment space. I'm sick of it. But, you know, it is what it is. And you can't really stop people from watching them either. Because, I mean, if you know about certain groups of people and they do stuff, you're probably going to watch them regardless. And it just doesn't seem right on me. Especially with, like, some of them out there who claim to be family friendly, and they're really not. I mean, Neem's Gaming doesn't claim to be family friendly. Like, they cuss up a storm in their show. But I can't fault them for being extremely entertaining. I just haven't watched them in forever. Been too busy with work. So I really want to know, like, what does everybody else out there watch? Is there some channel that I need to check out and see? Or is there, like, some streaming person that you think I should watch? Granted, I don't really have time to watch anybody these days. I do 2 things right now. I work, and then... Oh. Hi. How? Yep, yep. What in the world? Where did all of them come from? Okay, we can't do anything else there. So let's just go ahead and take another point there. Agility Master has come up. Leg hits have a 40% chance to instantly cripple enemies. Handguns reload 20% faster. Bleeding hearts. Bows, crossbows, and handguns cause bleeding. I don't know why that would matter other than against other players and animals. Yeah, for whatever reason, zombies have a bleed mechanic. Graceful reflexes deflect the first zombie or animal attack with ease. Recharges every 30 seconds. Piercing precision. Fully drawn bow shots bypass enemy armor, dealing full damage plus an extra 25%. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I figured we should go with more of this. Oh, did that cost 2? Or was this 2? Oh well. So we got more hidden strikes. We also need to find stone. First things first, let's go to Trader Wreck. That should mean that we will be getting very, very close to having the bow. The highest level of the bow we can possibly get. One other thing that we probably should do.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you. Look, motherfucker, you can shove that right up your ass.
Yeah, it's such a family-friendly game, isn't it? Can of cat food, can of dog food. We got chili dogs. I don't have that much coin. Yeah, I don't have enough coin for that. Okay.
If you don't like my food, you can always go dumpster diving.
Well, it ain't about that. I ain't got the money for it. Let's go
I
fetch.
got some shit. I'd say it's been an honor to work with you, but it would be a lie.
No, you know, you're such a kidder, Rex. You're such a kidder. Don't let him fool you. Rex is a good guy. Unless you're Absro. Absro just can't stand him. I don't know why. I mean, Rex, he's got a little bit of a lip on him, but he treats me well. Like, he gives me missions, he gives me food when I've got the coin. I don't really have the coin at the moment. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about that because we can't cook anything anyway. Okay, so there's that. We're going to come out here to the street. I'm going to put away all of those, and then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go in, we're going to wreck house, and see what we get. This looks like it's a small one, so I don't think there's going to be much to worry about here. I say that, and this is like way bigger than I thought it would be. We get nitrate from this. Get all the nitrate. Oh, hi! I see you up there. Do you see him, chat? Do you see him up there? Hello, I see you. Bye-bye. You know, that makes me wonder. Oh. Are you alive or dead? You're dead. Okay. Like I was saying, that makes me wonder, if anybody out there knows, has Pirate Software or Thor ever played 7 Days to Die? Because I don't think he has. I'm not entirely sure on that. Don't hold me to that. Thor, don't hold me to that if you have, because like I was saying about stuff earlier, like I just haven't had time to watch anybody. We've got a serious problem now. I don't have any water to deal with that. I knocked his hand off. Oh, rifle's cool. Food, food. We desperately need food and water. I was about to say, how are we carrying something that smells? Is that it? I feel like that's it. Yeah. I don't know where you would hide anything else in this. Yeah, okay. That's literally it here. Alright. Not a whole lot of anything important here. Yes, 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 I hear you. You shouldn't be running. There was no reason for that guy to run. And he was already walking. That's another change I don't like that they did. Uh, the running at night is fine, but they made it to where at some point they changed the mechanics of how they move. Okay, and that's why they got the wobbly head and everything, whereas before it was kind of rigid and everything. But when they changed the fact that zombies during the day could possibly run, it was like supposed to be a rare thing where you would see a zombie every now and then run, but it's bugged and they never fixed the bug. I'm sorry, what did I do? That music usually indicates that there's a horde coming. I saw something move here and then it just vanished. That always freaks me out when that music starts. Because that's usually a very, very, very bad thing. I mean, we got through that little mini horde there, but that wasn't really anything. Alright, I don't see anything else here. So, let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's put these up. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chin, chin, chin. We're already wearing that. Hi, I see you up there. You're gone. I can't really... Really. Bye-bye. I know that sound. I know it's almost time for me to be done and get off and everything. But that sounded like it is time for me to go get my puppy. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello? For those that don't know, this is Coco. He's my male Shih Tzu. He's a good boy. Yes, she is. Ooh. Oh, it's storming. Okay. So we're gonna have to call it here soon. We got about 17 minutes left to play. So it looks like there's a zombie back there. Weren't there two of them over this way? Yes. Looks like there's a chicken somewhere over there too. Oh, we got a piece of charred meat. Oh, ammo supply. Okay, so there's not one here. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, because we're so low on resources like water, our stamina isn't exactly coming back. We're just gonna wait. Because we got a major stamina problem right now, so... Okay, I think he's dead. Oh, it's cold here for some reason. Oh, there's a ladder up there. Did I miss that earlier? Screw you, you stupid bird. Yeah, I completely missed this earlier. We could have had more loot if I had realized this was up here. You know, we got problems right now. Because apparently they've added... I knew they wanted to add, like, weather effects, like, snowing in places. I'd never heard that they got that working. I hope that wasn't a bee. I thought I heard a bee just then. Yeah, we could have had so many more resources if I had realized that that's there. I didn't. Oh well. Beer and murky water, so we don't really have anything we can do anything with. I would love to have that rain collector. Alright, so duct tape we definitely want to take. Glue we want to take. The cast, both of them. No, that's gloves. Okay. This. We want the metals. Food. Water. I don't really care about the beer. I can't sell those things, so I don't really care about it. The ammo, I'm just going to go ahead and grab. We can actually load that into our pipe rifle. So that'll, we got it, and that'll free up a slot. So we're going to take the bow parts. I might as well take this, the health. I guess the yucca fruit. Can we? Yeah, I can't move that. And because it's in that slot, we can't, like, move it somewhere else and get rid of the whole encumbrance problem. It's just going to stick with us, so... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the gas. Because that's something that we need to start collecting now along with the ammo. We'll just deal with the encumbrance. Where was the other one at? I don't think it was this. It should be over here somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, mailboxes are a good place for finding books. If you're looking for books, check mailboxes, especially early game. I think the next one we need to get better better rewards from Wrecked. The next level up, that is. I'm not sure what menu that's under. That might be under Treasure Hunter, but I'm not sure.
It's fucking hot out there. Wipe that smirk off your face.
Okay.
Doing one job doesn't make us pals.
Armor
Got it.
fittings mod. We got tool digest. We got glue. Art of mining. Diamond tools. Don't go sourdough when you break your pick. Can craft diamond-tipped blade mods for tools that dramatically increase durability. That's probably a late game thing. We're not going to be able to do that. I would like the glue. Learn to craft your own tools from the best in the industry. We're probably going to go with the tools. Yeah, that's happening. We don't exactly have time to do another mission. So let's see here. What are our tools at? So these are both at 2. We can make pipe pistols. I can make a level 3 pipe rifle already. That's insane. I shouldn't be able to make that already. Yeah, we're still on level 4 bows. Let's just go ahead and do this. Oh. I don't have the necessary resources. Why is it lit up like I do then? What? I don't have enough pipes. Why is this lit up? That shouldn't be lit up if I don't have the necessary resources. What? What? Fun Pims, you've got a glitch there. I wonder if we stand a chance at getting up there now. I honestly don't know. That shouldn't have gone there. We don't really have a place for that. I think it takes 4 of those. Oh wow, this has got a lot of pluses on it. I don't understand, like, when did they start adding stars to things? And this has got a lot. It's got increased melee damage, increased power attack, increased block, stamina cost, and max durability. I mean, I am well aware that they were trying to make this more RPG. I'm not sure I like that change. I'm sorry? I hit the grass behind it. Explain that one to me, chat. Okay, that was weird. All right, so we are winding down here, and again, we're gonna try and start up Pragmata tomorrow because I have yet to play that, and the whole purpose of me getting that was to play it on stream. So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna change my opinion on the whole having a kid and everything. I think that's what everybody was going crazy for, is because like a lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, this is making men want to have a baby." Well, from what I understand, it wasn't just simply like wanting to have a baby; it's specifically wanting to have a daughter. I am kind of over the whole child thing. I have basically given up on that. I don't think I'll ever be able to have a family. So, it is what it is. Anyway, we've got a few minutes left here, so what are my plans for the future? I honestly don't even know where to begin on how to answer that because we're not really anywhere yet. I know one of the things I wanted to do was, and this is assuming I ever got big. I wanted to start my own like clothing, and I only had like one idea for clothing, and that was literally the jacket of my Minecraft character. You know, I was thinking we might jump into Minecraft tomorrow too, but I'm thinking we need to start a Pragmata because, again, I have bought it and I haven't touched it yet. And then Saturday, I need to actually write this down because Saturday, I'm thinking Saturdays will probably be Empyrean, so we'll get back to Empyrean on Saturday. And then Sunday, right now, we're playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. So that's what we're doing on Sunday. And then Monday, I don't really know. Like, maybe we do Minecraft Mondays, possibly. Tuesdays, again, that's another thing that I'm not really sure what we should do. We may have like a duplicate day there, like maybe some more Empyrean, because Empyrean is such a grindy game in order to get like resources to get bigger ships and everything. So we may do that on Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll save Terraria for Wednesday. So yeah, we'll continue playing Terraria on Wednesdays. I was rather enjoying like trying to figure it out all over again. I need to look up some details on that. I still don't have a plan for which character archetype I want to play as. I don't think I want to do a hybrid of any of them either because I never felt like I was really that good at it. Not good enough to like hybrid class. And if you don't know that much about Terraria, there are effectively 4 classes in the game. You have Fighter, Archer, Mage, and Summoner. On the PC version, I usually play Summoner. However, I just felt like playing the Switch one the other day, so yeah, we were just like goofing around on that. I haven't touched it in forever though. And I don't know if... I don't think I have all my mods installed on that either. It was nothing more than sprite mods, that's all. But it was so heavily modified that that's the reason why I didn't ever play on stream. So I've got that version that I can goof around with when I'm not online. And then I feel like we should play the Switch one online, on stream. There is something I've wanted to do like years ago with Terraria, and that was I actually wanted to like form a group, and each one of us picks one of the 4 classes, and each one of us plays that class and that class only, so that we got all 4 covered and we're just playing together. It doesn't. I see a lot of people do that and they play on hardcore. No, you're not gonna find me doing hardcore. That's why, like the Pokemon, what I have on my channel, you will never find you will never find on my channel a Nuzlocke. And it's because I don't really like the hardcore aspect of things. I like to be able to play something and continue playing it. Yeah, there's a lot of... How do I even put that? There's a lot of, like, it feels good to get far in a hardcore, but what killed me on that was years ago I tried doing hardcore Minecraft, and I actually got, like, decently far in it until I opened up my door, walked out, and kaboom, because there was a creeper right there. Lost the world instantly. Nothing I could have done about it. I did not know that that creeper was even there. So, yeah, you're not going to find me doing hardcore anything. I just don't enjoy that at all. Like, if I'm playing something, I want to play it for a while. I don't want to play it and then, oh my gosh, something happened, I lose it. So, we're not doing that. I know several people that do hardcore, though. Uh, for instance, Sloth Monster, which I don't know if he's still out there streaming, but he does a lot of hardcore Path of Exile. I don't think he does anything else in hardcore, though. And I've been there for a couple of his hardcore deaths. And they were hardcore by just absolutely getting one-shotted and things. Anyway, yeah, we're out of time for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, we will come back to this next Thursday. And I'm trying to get like a rhythm going of what we're doing on each day. And I feel like, you know, some of this started because I was streaming like Empyrean every single night. And then like yesterday, I feel like yesterday with Terraria, it just kind of exploded. And then today, look at you guys, there's 47 of you. We're almost at 50 viewers, even though nobody's talking in chat. Like, I can see that, and I'm just kind of like, what is going on here? We got nearly 50 viewers and nobody's talking. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, guys, I will, this says we got, I don't know. It's confusing to me. Like this thing says that we got like 25, but this over here says that we got 47. So I'm not really sure how many are actually there. YouTube's stuff is a little bit. What did I do? I don't know what I did. YouTube stuff is a little confusing on that end. Because some days it looks like there's nobody there, other days it looks like there's tons. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget,